morning, this evening, this afternoon, whenever you're watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are just starting into that full moon, so we're going to go ahead and do a what's the tea on the full moon and kind of see what that's going to bring in for us, right? See what the full moon is going to bring in for the collective. What kind of energy is it going to bring in? What is it going to do for us? So, like I said, this is a collective message. Take what resonates. Don't make anything fit. So what is the full moon? What is the energy around people inside of the full moon? How about that? Got some people that maybe gave up on doing some online stalking. What other kind of energies we have within this full moon coming? Emanation abuse is going to be coming. But these cards just don't know how to be nice to you guys. I don't know what it is. What other kind of energy we got coming? People will get love on the brain. Probably going to be dodging some extra bullets. And bad reputation. That popped out earlier, so. As we're looking at this, it's like I said, I asked about what's going to go on through this full moon. What kind of energies are we going to see through this full moon from different kinds of people and stuff like that? So when you're taking a look at this, since this one we're reading it the way we're reading it, when we read it in reverse, it means it's pretty bad. That's the kind of the scream at you thing, where it's like when I read my spiritual decks, it's like they're talking to you, really saying, hey, really watch out for this kind of stuff, okay? So both your guys' whole cards turned up in reverse. So a stalker, so somebody that's lurking online, and domination abuse, okay. Well, we always know inside of the full moons there's always domination abusers, right? That's when the people think that they're the most powerful, so they're going to come in and try and do their little woos and send their little spells at you and try and do all their stupid little shit. But what they don't seem to understand at this point is that your shine is so bright right now with everything that you have going on inside your life, and you're just too busy winning, that it's almost like it's going to backfire on them, right? That's why they're going to end up with love on their brain, right? Lost in a fantasy, they can't stop thinking of you. So this person that's doing this stuff, you're not seeing what you're going to really, because you have love on the brain, or somebody inside of here has love on the brain. And then then you're going to be dodging these bullets from that, right? So your shine's going to be really bright. You're going to be winning. Somebody's going to love on the brain. Somebody's lost inside of a fantasy. So whoever this stalker is, this domination abuser, is lost inside of a fantasy, and they can't stop thinking of you. That's why you're having to dodge all these bullets from all these people that are saying all this crap about you, which is actually probably giving you a bad reputation at this point. Because you're stuck inside your own head. Yeah, my third eye's kind of going dead on it. So watch out. There's going to be people casting spells. It's a stalker. It's somebody that's not worried about tarnishing your shine. Even if you are too busy winning, they can't get you out of their mind. So you're going to be the one that's going to be dodging bullets. And as you're doing all this stuff, dodging these bullets, it's actually setting you up for getting almost a bad reputation. Or at least somebody's talking crap about you, giving you a bad reputation for doing something that you're probably not doing. Because the other person's stuck off in their own head. They're the ones that want to be in that romantic love affair. Yeah. They got no facts or anything for what they're saying. They're just trying to get everybody hooked on their fact. Yeah. They're fake flexing. Yeah. They're hooked on fake flexing like they have money. They're kissing everybody's ass. They're probably really in trouble. They're probably having some car problems and some different dramas. They're going spiritually broke. They're going to start using scarcity tactics to come after you. Just keep your peace and run away from it. They may even come with some threatening power plays, try and get you caught up inside of something. And it's somebody close to you that wants to come in and steal your power. They're going to copy what they're copying what you're doing right now. We already know about the fake accounts. They're always creeping. And somebody inside your groupies. Somebody inside the groupies. Let's see. Let's just take a peek. What kind of energy does this person have that keeps trying to do this to us? Or to the collective, or to whoever I'm reading. What kind of energy do they have? Say hi to Nola, everybody. They're a high priestess, so there's somebody in the spiritual community. They're a dark alchemist. Came out in reverse. And if I'm looking at energies, and that's the alchemist card. So that's the Prince of Swords. Yeah, so that's an immature, yeah. An immature high priestess. Yeah, with even the Hierophant's in reverse. So everything they're doing is bad. Sorry. Or it's somebody that thinks they're a high priestess. But, you know, the tarot is non-defining on their things. But from what it told me, it's a high priestess that's immature, that uses dark magic. I was trying to read on what the full... Oh, yeah, that's what it brings. The full moon brings those stupid people out like that. It brings out the people that want to fake smile at you. It brings out all the copycats. It brings out all the people that want to talk shit. It just cycles everything back out again, right? They come in with their bad offers. They don't reflect on what they're doing. They're just trying to get what they want. They're crying over everything. They can't get over the fact that they're bad karma. So they party all the way to it, and then they try and cock block you because they're a spiritual hater. They can't move in silence because they're too traumatically torn back in trauma and side effects. I don't know what to tell you guys. FAFO. Because if you're coming after me, some people are just going to be too busy winning, man. A lot of us are just starting to ignore it, and you're the one that's burning yourself out on that jackpot because you're the one that's never going to rise up. So, maybe you need to go travel. Maybe you do need to go marry for money. Go marry that obsessed lover so you can stop wasting everybody else's time. We'll figure it out who it is, but we're unbothered by whichever way you want to go. So, that dirty offer with photographic proof. Wolf in sheep's clothing coming at you again. Alright, I'm going to stop this one. I'm going to do a part 2 on that.